point, big dog, I don't know what you trying to do. I don't know what you trying to achieve by doing all this, but hey, whatever floats your boat, we gonna talk about it. We might crack some jokes along the way. So if you don't know, we here talk about Ksoo. Yes, that Ksoo. Yeah, he just got sentenced after his pappy, his daddy, Blue, told on him. I always gotta bring it up. Hey, Foolio, hey, R.I.P. Foolio, he knew what it was. They said Blue telling in that jam, Ksoo, yeah, he been a fan though. Wish death on nobody, so I hope they free that man so he can catch a headshot, police shot, raid that I smoked so much he got fell in love with dead ops. You heard me? Hey, and like, hey, Ksoo might have always been on Foolio's mind. It seems like for Ksoo, his pops is on his mind because his pops told on him. He testified against his son so they could get some less time. And I wanted to cover this video, especially after the 21 Savage trying to break down snitching on the Big Bang podcast. You should go give that a listen. Very good pod. Shout out Big Bang, by the way. Very good. I've been entertained by the podcast, interview, whatever you want to call it. I've been very entertained. Very, very good. Very good. He's been doing his thing. Hey, gotta respect it, but yeah, I just feel like we should talk about it because apparently Ksoo demands DNA test after his father explains testifying against him. Well, my nigga, we know that's your daddy. They ain't gonna change no. You trying to say that nigga was replaced? That's a clone? So let's talk about it. I just thought this was, might as well. Yeah, I ain't gonna take this shit too serious. I ain't gonna care. But I subscribe to all that. By the way, the love y'all been showing me recently. Appreciate y'all as always. Appreciate y'all. But let's get to it. So Ksoo's real name is Hakeem Robinson. His brother, Abdul Robinson Jr. Nigga, I thought this nigga was Abdul Robinson Jr. I ain't gonna lie. Their father, Abdul Robinson Sr. and rapper ATK Scotty are all at the center of one of hip-hop's most divisive and old crime stories this decade. Scotty and Robinson Sr.'s children were found guilty. Scotty? You mean ATK Scott? Okay, ATK Scotty and the Robinson sons were found guilty of murder of I don't know if he was a rapper or a gang member, but his name was Lil Buck in 2020. Damn, COVID, damn. And they have other murder allegations against them. Ksoo's father had identified him as the shooter, pleading guilty to help Scotty and Dominique Butter. Who the fuck is Butter? Barner. Escape after the murder, among other accessory after the fact considerations. This has all resulted in a lot of controversy. Even the Florida rapper himself spoke out against his father, as Robinson Sr. recently addressed this case on various media platforms. Okay, so I believe this is Ksoo. So we need to take a blood test because this F-N-word ain't my daddy. First of all, the fact you calling him daddy is crazy. Ksoo recently wrote on his IG story as caught by XXL on IG. I wasn't raised by that man. If I was, I'll be praising a rat like the rest of his kids. This came after his father addressed folks advising him to leave Jacksonville for his controversial cooperation. To be fair, as much as you is Ksoo's daddy now, again, you are a grown man again. I'm not condoning people to go do something to people. But like, if we just following street rules, if you told on somebody for your benefit, so you get out of that jam, yeah, people might look at it as snitching. Now, with all these other rappers are talking about snitching and doing all this and that, day and this, y'all fucking up the definition. Now, motherfuckers is perplexed and confused about what snitching truly is. And that's what fucks it up to the point, like, bro, you could just tell shorty, like, yo, she dropped a pencil. A nigga could say, oh, you snitching now. It's ridiculous, all these rules and what these niggas got talking about. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, as street niggas, bro, it must be difficult for some of y'all. Nigga, telling a nigga you dropped a pencil might be snitching? Damn. Y'all niggas into it. Now, honestly, if I am Ksoo's father, I'd move the fuck out of there because there's gonna be dumb motherfuckers and people in his gang, especially if your son is not rocking with you. And especially if your son pleads the case, I'm not going to say he's going to do this, but if he was just like, yeah, go do something to my pops, niggas would go do some shit, you know what I'm saying? On his behalf, I would not be surprised. So yeah, you should move. And at some point, like he tried to say, what am I going to do locked up in here with y'all and I can't help y'all? Which is fair, but even still, it's like, bro, if I'm over here and I know my son's doing what they doing, and now I'm kind of an accessory, I'm helping y'all do what y'all do, at some point, not to say, like, I'm holier than thou, because I'm condoning this, or I know what y'all doing and I'm letting y'all rock. But at some point, it's like, my nigga, hey, you was over there helping them boys. Maybe, yeah, you might not deserve the same time as them, but clearly you ain't Mr. Innocent either. Anyways, they say I better leave Jacksonville if I want to, Robinson Sr. responded. See, I'm Muslim. We understand the only way to meet God is through the graveyard. See, we love death like y'all love life because y'all don't want to die. It doesn't matter to me. That's a crazy response. That's a crazy response. I don't give a fuck. That respectfully, and again, I'm not here, religion and all that. Nigga said we like death like y'all like to live. What type of I'm not saying that's buffoonery, but you chatting, man. Like, don't ever say like, listen, well, I don't know at the time, we are gonna go to the graveyard, Everybody last ride be a hearse. I've said that before. It'll take you off the earth for some people. But like, hey, it get to the point like, yo, enjoy your time, my nigga. You never know when this time is gone. Enjoy your time. My motherfucker speaking about it so frankly, trying to act tough and all that. Like, don't do all that now. The fuck? You don't want to see your other kids grow up? Shit. Yo, we take our blessings for granted. Just us being able to walk and go to McDonald's, like, it's a blessing. Some of these other motherfuckers, they can't do that. But anyways, Ksoo's father defended his decision to cooperate in a recent interview with Vlad. Yeah, he caused a lot of backlash when he advocated for his son during the interview. So let me read this real quick. So, when the trial came and they brought me back to the jail, they kind of slipped and they put me right next door to Ksoo. Robinson Sr. explained. When I was coming by, I was looking at him, but he wouldn't look back at me. And I wanted to tell him right there, stop this mother effing trial. Don't do this, because say he went in there and admitted to the murder, got 30 years. It's going to take you 30 years fighting on an appeal. The only good thing about Ksoo's situation now is he got my feet on the ground. I sat in jail for 5 years and 3 months. Like, okay, fine, you want to advocate for your son. Yes, you're saying you can do more for him while you're out, then fair. But I still don't know how much you can do. Especially, it's not just this one situation. There's other situations that see, his reasoning, that's where I be looking at Ksoo's father like, what is you talking about? It's just the reasoning. That's why I be confused by him sometimes. But like I said in the beginning, it's a messy situation. Like, again, I ain't gonna tell a nigga not to snitch, but it's like this and I don't know what to say at this point. But we'll see what happens with this situation. I just thought I should give you a little update real quick. But besides all that, what do y'all think about this? You already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ Dead Wilder doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all, gang.